Yo guys, welcome to a video. Today in this video you may be wondering, why are we playing Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales? We finished this playthrough a year ago. By the way, I still could not believe it's been a year since we last, since the playthrough was finished. I think actually the Resident Evil Village playthrough is nearly a year old, like the ending of that. The first video is a year old. It's also crazy to think that last year, Chapter 3 began, and a lot, it's weird to think that a lot of stuff back then happened. But anyway, I do want to quickly say, I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. I do apologize it's not been too much, but today I want to talk about the future of 2023, of February. So basically, I'm only playing Miles Morales just to kind of talk about, to kind of use this gameplay so I can talk about what I want to talk about. So I have said this in streams, and I'm going to quickly implement, if I'm able to do it through Share Factory, a little quick picture. So here's the picture right now. So the video will cut for a second, and then you will see it. You'll see the picture, and I will then explain, because I can't talk over the picture due to Share Factory's shitty editing software. So yeah, so here's the picture. Okay, so you may be wondering, what was that? That was a picture of my home screen. Now I like to put all my games in folders, aka I have Spider-Man games, or a one called Spider-Man. I think so I have one called Spider-Man. I have one called Spider-Man, one called Lego games, one called Random Games, etc, etc. And that one you saw was VR games. Yes, yes, yes. The title will probably be The Future of February and the rest of the year.
User spotted a break-in near you.
Hi Genki, I've already completed all the break-ins. I just haven't platinumed the game yet. So basically, what do you call it? So, yes, you may be wondering, oh, do you have a VR now? No. No. Now you may be wondering, well, why do you have Job Simulator, Rick and Morty VR, and Batman Arkham VR installed on your PlayStation if you don't have VR? Now, if you haven't pieced together me talking about the future, if you haven't seen, if you don't know what I'm still on about, me piecing against, you might not, let's try to piece this together. So I said at the start of this video, you know, future of, after February of 2023. Well, should be. I also have said that I've talked about this on stream, so if you still don't know what I'm on about, well then you haven't watched any of my live streams. Also, why not? Twitch.tv, link in the description below.
Heads up. Someone reported an assault in
Genki, shut up. I'm entertaining the masses right now. What am I on about? But yes, today I want to talk about, or basically announce that I am planning on buying a PlayStation VR. Now, where I'm buying it from, I've seen they always have them. They've always had them. So yes, I'm basically well, at the time of recording this, it's literally the 31st of it's Tuesday, the 31st of January 2023 at 8:56, nearly 9 o'clock. So nearly 3 hours until February. So this video will probably be out either February, if I decide to upload this in the morning, or if I decide to upload this, or it might be out in January. It kind of depends. Oh, now, for anyone questioning why I haven't bought the crew pack, I may be missing this month's crew pack. Maybe. We will see. For anyone wondering who I've seen in the Last of Us series, yes, but we're not talking about that. Sorry, I'm getting off track. Yes, so anyway, so I'm planning on buying a PlayStation VR. So what is a PlayStation VR if you don't know, or what is a VR if any of you guys don't know? I will tell you. So VR is short for virtual reality. It's a type of way to play a certain amount of games, where in VR instead of basically me playing with a controller and looking at a television, in VR. You put a headset on and you are basically in the game. Now, not literally in the game. It's not like Ready Player One and stuff like that, where it's that where it feels realistic. You can still tell you're in the real world, but you can look around and it's all first person and you can look around and stuff. It's really cool. So basically, those 3 games, I'll explain what the games are and what the games are about, and if I've played them before. So let's explain like what will basically be happening after I've bought it. Now, like I do with most games, especially like what I did with every other game I've done on the channel, or most games on the channel, is play through them off cam. I'm going to play through them off camera. So Job Simulator, Rick and Morty VR, and Batman Arkham VR, I'm going to be playing through off camera, just to get the trophies, because apparently they have trophies, which is sick. But yeah, to get the trophies, and then to basically do a lot of that. Then I might either be streaming them on Twitch. So then I will either be streaming them on Twitch, or I might stream them on my current newest streaming channel on YouTube, which I only have if I want to stream on YouTube, if I'm bored. Charlotte, when she found I had a streaming channel, thought I was like quitting Twitch altogether. I'm not. I did state that I'm not quitting Twitch. I will still be streaming on Twitch. It's just I made that channel as a streaming channel if I get bored and want to fucking stream on YouTube. Just so I'm not, because I was looking, and I feel like the streams, like if you look at like 2019 on the channel, they had like no thumbnails or anything, and they just made our channel look really fucking ugly and shit. Like, it looked awful. I did not like the look of it. So, before anyone judging me about my gameplay, I haven't played this game for like a while. It was uninstalled for a while. I've been playing a lot of The Last of Us. But basically, I will be. I might have streaming them there, or I'll be streaming them on Twitch. So yeah, that's basically going to be happening. But that will be after I've already played through the story and stuff, and yeah. Okay, so let me explain first of all what the games are about. So, the first game I'll tell you guys about, I'll tell you in order. So the first game is Job Simulator. Now, let me tell you about YouTubers that I know have played it. So the YouTubers I've seen play it are Jacksepticeye, Captain Sauce, Markiplier, DanTDM, Nerdcubed, and a lot of other creators. It's a very popular game. Also, IGN did a video of devs react to speedruns, where Owlchemy, who are the devs, reacted to some guy speedrunning every single job, and yeah. So basically, in Job Simulator, it might sound like a boring game, but oh, it's not. It's not. Basically, you play as a human, even though you are just floating hands. That's it. You're just floating hands. You're nothing else. You're just floating hands. So yeah, you're pretty much just floating hands. That's it. And you basically play as a human, even though you are just floating hands, and everyone you basically have to serve, or do basically like, or everyone else in the game is a robot, and it's very comedic game. Like there's a lot of comedy. Like there's a robot that'll come in, and he's called BanditBot, and and he'll like rob you. But he'll like hold you at banana point, so not at gun point. He'll hold you at banana point. So it's very fucking funny. It's a very comedic game, and I like that about the game. It's not really like it doesn't really take itself too seriously. It's not one of those games that like take itself really seriously. It's like just a game that is just kind of it's just kind of like a funny game and stuff. So yeah. There are then obviously what do you call it? So yeah, so obviously it's a job. It's a game about doing jobs or working in a job. So pretty much there are 3 jobs you can pick from. That's an F for people. There are 3 jobs you can pick. 3 jobs you can pick from. And those 3 jobs, or 4 jobs you can pick from. They are what you call it? They're one sec. Sorry, I'm trying to find something. Access. Is that? Sorry, one sec. No, that's not. Where is it? Game. No, that's depressing. But there are basically 4 jobs you can do. There is, and I'll tell you in order. There is my favorite job, which is store clerk. There is office worker, which is my second favorite job. There is gourmet chef, which is my third favorite job. And then there is auto mechanic, which is my least favorite job. So yeah, and it's quite funny. You basically can do jobs, and then there's mods that you can like do and stuff. There's like these little mods you can do where it's they're not like mods where it's like, you know, mods you install and it like changes the game and stuff. Well, it does change the game, but they're mods that like change the game in weird ways, basically, just very, very weird ways, I would like to say. And yeah, they're quite interesting mods. These mods are very, very interesting. Very interesting. Where's the suit I didn't unlock unless it shows up in here? I think actually every suit shows up in here when you oh yeah, they do. Every suit you unlock. I just need to get this, which is unlock. I need to unlock this, which is spider training suit. Unlock suit mod spider. Unlocked in. Oh right, okay, I've got to do it in New Game Plus. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, but what do you call it? I think that's for beating the game in New Game Plus, I think. But what do you call it? But that's pretty much that game. It's quite fun. If you guys do want to play it, you guys can get it on PlayStation. It's on the PlayStation, it's on the Oculus Quest. I know it's called the Meta Quest, but I'm still sticking by Oculus Quest. It will always be Oculus Quest to me. I don't know why they changed the name of it to Meta. Why can't they just keep it as Oculus? It's stupid. I don't know. There's also, yeah, so that's it. You can get it on the PC. It's on Steam. You can play it on Steam VR if your graphics card is VR ready. You can play it on the HTC Vive, the Valve Index, just anything, like any fucking. You can play it on basically any headset that allows your. That's good. You can play it on any VR headset that you can play on a computer, and you can play it on PlayStation VR and.
Hey, I'm hearing that the underground
kind of
hijacked a billboard near you.
So yeah, the next is Rick and Morty Virtual Reality. Now, it is a joke. Obviously, you know, virtual reality. Yeah. Now, I am going to be honest, quick little behind the scenes to some things. So if you guys don't know the whole drama about the co-creator of Rick and Morty, aka Just Roiland, or was he the creator? I think he was the creator, because he's the voice of Rick and Morty. He basically he's currently being investigated for sexual assault charges of a minor, I think. I might be wrong about that, but that's what I've heard somewhere. And he's also being investigated for being in an abusive relationship with his wife or ex-wife now. So yeah. And also Adult Swim did release a statement on Twitter, basically saying that they've pretty much cut ties with him. Like, they've pretty much cut off a relationship with Justin Roiland, like, aka they don't want anything to do with him, just in case he is guilty, which, yeah. Which, from what evidence that there's apparently the Gov have found, apparently it proves it proves him guilty, even though he's proved innocent. So, yeah.
Making a weapons deal like that? Pretty bold.
But what do you call it? Yeah. But why did I have a thingy? I forgot to turn off camouflage. There we go. But yeah, but he's. I thought they were gonna maybe delete, like, make the game not public, because obviously maybe they don't release a game that has a criminal in it. I don't know. I really don't know though. But yeah. But anyway, I'll be playing that on. I'll be playing that off camera because it's a very funny game. Very funny game. It's basically like you play as a clone of Morty, and you play as a clone of Morty, basically. This is pretty much the game. You play as a clone of Morty, and then Morty and Rick go on this little adventure, and then you have to basically help Rick with something, and it basically all goes to shit by the end of the game. And it's a very funny ending. But yeah, but I'll be playing that on stream, or maybe I might do a playthrough of it. It kind of depends. Yeah, but that's that. The next game.
Hey, I got word there's an out-of-control helicopter in your area.
Genki, I don't care. Okay. Anyway, the next game is Batman Arkham VR. Now, Batman Arkham VR is a game that takes place in the Arkhamverse. Yes. The series we've been playing through. Never finished Origins yet, but I'm planning on doing that one day. However, we did finish Asylum City and Night. However, unlike those actually taking place, you know, actually happening, so technically Arkham VR technically is and isn't canon. It's canon because it takes place in a dream. It doesn't take place in a, it doesn't really take place, like, anything that's happening, like, basically in the game, I won't spoil it, because I'm probably might do it on the channel, but, yeah. But basically, a lot of stuff like that happen. A lot of stuff happens, and it's a very confusing game, but very fun game to play. Now, also, I do want to talk about one thing real quick, that if I do record, or stream through PSVR. Now, I can't, in the VR, you can't see it, but on recording you can. You might notice that when I do eventually do videos on it or whatever, if I do, or when I'm streaming it, you'll notice that on the top left and top right corners, you'll see these little black circles, which you won't see right now because I'm recording this through the PlayStation itself, which doesn't have it. But weirdly, that's how it records. Now, it's not too distracting and it's not too bad to look at. Like, it's still, you can still tell that the game's going on, you can still tell what's going on in the game. It doesn't really distract you from the game or anything, like everything is happening. But it can get a bit, it does look a bit weird at first, but then when you kind of start watching, when you watch the video a bit more, you kind of start getting used to it, so yeah. Now, I want to talk about which have I played of those. I've only played 2 of them. I've played Job Simulator, but I only played 30 minutes of, Job Simulator. I only played 30 minutes because I only played 30 minutes of Stockluck, which is my favourite one. And yeah. Now, I have played every single job because I did try every single one, but I didn't play 30 minutes. I played 30 minutes of it, but I then split a couple minutes off of Store Clerk, Gourmet Chef, Office Worker, and the other one. So yeah. Have I played, and Arkham VR is the other one I've played. I've played Arkham VR. I've only played a few hours of that. I was at a family member's. I was staying at a family member's for a few nights, and they had a PSVR, and this was back when Arkham VR was coming out. So he basically bought it the day it came out. Like, we noticed it was on the PlayStation Store, and we were like, oh shit. And well, I was like, oh shit. And apparently he's also like quite a big fan of the Arkham series, so he bought it and he installed it. And he basically, I asked him if I was alright to play it while he went out, and he was like, yeah, sure. So I played it, and I had fun. It was quite a fun game, but I've played through most of it. I didn't finish it. The tracking kind of broke due to the room we were playing in. The room was quite tiny. Like, it wasn't like a small room. It was a living room that wasn't the biggest. So the tracking kind of broke by that point. But the room I'm going to be playing in, which is my flat, is quite big. It's so you need about 6 feet. It's pretty much 6 feet, and what I'm planning on doing is, due to I can't really put it on my TV because I don't want to move my TV, and I don't really want to be playing in an angle. I want to be playing like straight. So I want to play looking straight. I don't want to play looking at an angle. So what I'm planning on doing is moving a coffee table I have, which is just behind my table, to just in front of me, and then putting some boxes to put the camera on, and then that will basically, I'm pushing it backwards, so it's roughly 6 feet, and then pretty much standing near the back of my room, and basically playing the VR from there. However, I will need to be slightly close to it, so that I can get kind of close to the wires, but I'll make sure that the processor unit that the wires are quite coming towards me. The wires are quite distant, just in case anything like that happens. Sorry, I started choking. The next thing that will be another thing that I also do want to bring up as well is what day will I be buying it? I'll be buying it on the 15th. So the 15th of January, I will be buying it because the headset that they're selling it for is 85 quid, I think. Yeah, no. Yes. 1 minute. I have a thingy here. My phone got really dark because, calculator. I went to the shop. If you don't know where I'm buying it from, I'm buying it from a shop called CEX or Sex. If you're British, you know the shop. America used to have the shop, they don't have it anymore. Fuck. It's not there. Fuck. Well, it is. It's not saved my fucking thing. Anyway, basically the headset's about 80 something quid. The camera is 45, and then the or is it 40? Oh no, the camera. No, the motion controls are 40, and the thingy was 35. The camera was 35. So altogether, so that's pretty much all I need to buy is just the headset, camera, and motion controllers, because it comes with everything else. It comes with all the wires and stuff, so I don't really need to worry. Like the motion controls come with the charger. The headset comes with the I did actually ask, so I was a bit paranoid in case it doesn't, because obviously, well, it won't work if it doesn't have the processor unit. So I asked them if it does, and they were like, yeah, it does. They actually thought I wanted to buy it there and then, but I didn't have the money to. But yeah, on the 15th of February, I'm going to be buying it. I will then be playing all the games off camera, so I will be I will not be doing any videos on it for maybe about a week, depending on however long it takes me, and to play through all the games and platinum them, if I try to. And yeah. So that's the plan. If anything does change, I might make a community post, because now you don't need to have a certain amount of thing to make community posts. Anyone can now make a community post. So if anything does change, say maybe like if when I go buy it, the headset's just not there and I can't find any, or anything's like missing, like, you know, I can't find the camera, maybe they don't have any more cameras, maybe someone wanted to buy a camera, or, you know, if I'm unable to buy everything for it or with it, then I will, basically, if anything does ever happen, making me not able to pretty much buy it, which I doubt will happen. I think I will be able to buy it without any problems. I don't think any problems are going to arise. But just in case any problems do arise, I'll make a community post. I am hoping... I'm trying to find Doc Ock's lab, but I can't find it. Apparently it is in the game, but I don't know. It's somewhere around here, because I remember it being around here. I don't remember exactly where. But yeah. But, oh my god, where is it? Is it there? Oh, it's across from the train thing. It's across from the train line. I think. Yeah, it is. But yeah. Wait, is there no train line? The fuck? Bro, it's usually a train line, right? Or did they take it out? What happened to the fucking train line that used to be somewhere around here? Is this? Because Peter used to grab onto like a train line. That was like kind of close to here, but I don't know. I can't find it. But fuck it. But yeah, but that's pretty much it. I don't think any problems will. Again, I don't think any problems will arise where I can't buy it because of issues. I don't think any issues are going to show up. Although I'm hoping not. I've been too pumped up. But yeah. But that is pretty much it. So, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Apologies, it was just a talking video and there wasn't really much that happened in this video, but yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed anyway, and I guess I'll, if you guys are excited for VR videos and streams and stuff, if you guys do want to subscribe, I'm trying to hit 200 on YouTube. I'm also trying to hit 300 on Twitch. Oh wait, this is where, was this the Marry Me bit? Fuck, it wasn't. There was a, I want to talk about this real quick before I end the video actually. So if you guys, anyway, basically if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys are excited for PSVR streams and stuff like that, if you guys do want to subscribe to the channel, that would be very much appreciated. However, you guys do not need to subscribe, but you guys can if you want to. But yeah, again, I'm trying to hit 200 on this channel, try to hit 200 subs on this channel, and 300 followers on Twitch. So if you guys do want to help out, you guys can simply by subscribing. It is free. And yeah, I do the Tommy Innit thing, but I don't want to do that. Yeah. But I do hope you guys enjoyed. But also, there was but what you on about? What if anyone wondering what we on about, like the whole "marry me" thing? There was but in the 2018 Spider-Man game, there was a sign that said "marry me." I don't remember what the name was, but this basically guy proposed. Basically, got in touch with Insomniac while Spider-Man was being developed and asked if they were able to add if they were able to like add a proposal to basically to the game. Which you know, Insomniac were like, fuck yeah. So they did. So Insomniac, they added this marry me thing to this sign. That's outside. You can actually still see it. It's still in the game. However, I don't think it's in the remaster. I don't think it's on the remaster, but it is on the original version of the game, which you can only play on PS4, and you can play on PS5, but it's only on the PS4 non-remaster copy. But yeah, but again, if you guys are excited for PSVR, I hope you guys are PSVR content. I hope you guys are. I am. By the way, for anyone wondering, from like net recording from like you know today from the day of recording this, how many days is it until I can get a PSVR? Just well, currently 2 days, 2 weeks and 2 weeks and a day, I think. Is it 2 weeks and a day? 2 weeks and 2 days. So 2 weeks and 2 days until I am able to get a PSVR. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to go edit this video and then I'll go upload it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Also, I'm really fucking hungry. I need to get some food. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching.